Hi Gemini, this is going to be a general reading for your sign between the week of the 23rd to the 1st of March. Let's begin. Bit of craziness going on here. Cards really want to jump out here. Seems like a lot of you really need an affirmation that things are changing here. So your theme here for the week is the world. So this week is a week about completion of a cycle here, completion of a long journey that you've been on, something that where you've learned a lot. You've integrated what you've learned as you've gone along this journey. You're more whole than you've ever been in terms of understanding yourself, shedding away layers that no longer resonate with you, that were never yours, like parts of you that were because of that were born out of trauma, that were born out of persuasion. So this the world being your theme for the week means that you're completing something really huge this week. This is like a completion of a big cycle, and this is a completion. This is a completion and this cycle is about conflict, where you might have had regrets, disagreements with people, and this cycle has been about you finding your own voice. You've lived in a way where you've not been true. Here in the Five of Swords, sorry, he's the prince, the heir to the crown, and he doesn't want to be the heir to the crown. And he lives his whole life in a way where he what's the word I'm looking for? He rises to the occasion because his father wants him to do so. His father is obviously the king, and he has two brothers. And here in this situation, it's the first time he's able to speak up for himself, and they call him crazy, they call him mad, but they don't realize that this is who he's always been. But he's, because of his environment, his circumstances, he's had to be someone different. And so you've this completion of a cycle is completion of you going through this journey of finding your inner voice and being able to project this inner voice outwards into the world, into telling people what you want, telling people what you like, telling people what you don't like. Like, you've had a lot of difficulty expressing yourself out of fear of judgment, out of fear of being judged by people. And so this completion, this cycle that you are in, was necessary for your growth, because it's taught you about boundaries. It's taught you about yourself, your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, and where you abandon yourself, where you do a disservice to yourself by not fulfilling your own needs, being there for other people, being a people pleaser. May resonate with you. Putting people first rather than yourself. And so by doing so, it's kind of like you have been pushing yourself to the side more and more, just like the prince. And when he does express himself, to his brothers, they turn on him and they try to attack him with, and he's like a perfect prince. So it's like, he can't be defeated in combat, so he ends up beating them both up and taking their swords, as you can see here. And so you've gained a lot of clarity whilst you've been in this cycle. You're no longer indecisive. You're no longer um, avoidant or looking at things objectively. Like you understand yourself and your desires and what's right for you, what's wrong for you to be a part of, to say yes to all of these things. And so this is what this energy is. This is a completion of this cycle. Your week this week, jumping into it, is going to be one where you'll be working with other people for the whole week. You might be, working with colleagues or whatever, collaborating with people, trying to build more harmony within your own life, trying to um, create a sort of life for yourself where during this whole week it's like you're trying to move towards having a more secure future for yourself. The what you're investing in things that help you have a more secure future, whether that is in the short term or in the long term. And so you're finding a lot of harmony here. You could be working in different industries during this week, like working in one type of industry and then during the week working in a different type of industry. But you're putting in the work here within your own life here, to create stability for yourself, to create a sanctuary for yourself in the short term or in the long term. And this is mostly financially related. Like you have this vision of where you want to go in life, moving forwards, and like what your next steps are. But in order for you to take these next steps, you have to basically you recognize that you need to be financially secure. So you're working on wherever you're working on your finances, so to speak, to give you sanctuary in the short term. You're not really thinking about the long term, but it is there in your energy. But you're mostly thinking about bringing harmony into your short term so that you can pursue what you're trying to pursue. And so, as this is going on, you have this abundance of love that is coming in for you. And this also ties back into your theme of this completion. It's love that makes him get to this point where he, says, I'm no longer going to be someone that is not true. And so you're already in this energy of love, like you've already been speaking up for yourself. You're having this completion of this cycle here. You're speaking up for yourself here, like you have already been being like that. And so love is very important for you in your life in general, um, no matter how you view it. But love is very important for you, whether it's platonic or it's relationships or whatever it is. Love is very important to you now, especially more than ever, because you lived for a very long time without love, without loving yourself, without putting yourself first. And it's love in this story where makes the prince basically, get to this position where he goes, I'm no longer gonna be this person that is putting on a mask that is not expressing how I truly feel. And the first people he goes to is his own family, and they reject him and they say, you're crazy, you've gone mad, and they attack him. So like you're in this energy already of love, so you're already experiencing this love, but the universe is pouring more love into you, more love into your cup here, so to speak, to make you feel like a winner here. You're finding a lot of fulfillment this week. You're seeing that like people are listening to you. People are working with you, not against you. People are collaborating with you, they're not against you. Like just in general, like while you were in this cycle, you felt like people were just just a common, like just a random stranger. Like nearly everyone was your enemy. That's how you view people, like people are just your enemies and you need to be careful of them. But during this week you can see he's expressing his ideas and people are just listening to him. And so this is for you, it's the same thing happening here, where it's like you're able to collaborate with people. It's like your friendships are opening up here during this week, relationships are opening up here this week, and you're finding a lot of fulfillment as a result of it, feeling very happy, and you're being purified at this time of like this energy. You're being purified of this energy of like having regrets, like feeling like you have to win at all costs when you come across someone. You're being purified of this energy so that you can continue living a very happy life, and so that you can continue chasing after your dream, chasing after your vision. And so, but the universe is doing this for you because you've completed the cycle, and so it's making your energy more fertile, removing within your own aura of like where pathways that are stagnant. Like there's energetic pathways that lead into your aura that are stagnant. The universe is purifying you and making those stagnant things fertile for new possibilities, new events, new situations that never have happened to you before, to be honest with you. Like you're entering a new cycle here. And so this week is going to be a week of a lot of friendships, new um, comrades, camaraderie. You're going to be feeling like together with people, not isolated, and people are trying to, win against you or have conflict with you, like you're having to watch your back, but you're feeling together with people, like you're on the same page, like you're like where have these people always been, like why am I bumping into them? And so you're celebrating this, like this sort of openness that you're experiencing here in relationships, because it's leading you to feel very fulfilled and it's making you feel a lot of love, um, which is helping you, you know uh, be more present in your reality rather than being in a state of like, let me just not go there because it's just negative energy where it's like a burden is being lifted off of you, like you having to not watch your back. It's like a big burden is being lifted off of you here, and this is simply because of you just completed a cycle. You were going through this. You are learning something. You've got you've passed your test here, and you're getting your certificate. You've got your certificate here as the week begins, and this is what it was all about. And as a confirmation, if you heard that you were just going through a test for this whole week, not for this whole week. Sorry, maybe it is for this week. The previous week. So I'm doing this. Reading obviously the week before, but today is what's today, Thursday. So yeah, so maybe you're going through the test at this time, and during the, you're passing it or whatever. But going into the week, it's the cycle is completing here during the I'd say during the week, not at the beginning of the week, and it happens through you just doing attending to yourself and doing what you're doing, the new space that you've come into within your mind and within your heart about who you are, what you want to do. And this is just automatically happening for you here, is what I'm seeing. And you're going to be very happy here throughout the whole week. A lot of emotions, a lot of positive emotions, a lot of new things coming into your experience, coming into your mind here, that are going to make you feel very happy. Um, for no reason. Like you're like, where is all of this? Why is all of this happening to me now? Like, why is this going on? And why are these people coming? Like you're not really expecting it, but you're kind of questioning it, is what I'm seeing. But as the week goes, gets to its completion, you're not really going to be questioning it. You're going to realize that yes, you are moving forwards in life, like things are moving forwards, and that's what you're celebrating here. That new things are happening for you within your life, and new things are taking place. Um, so I'm gonna leave the reading here. My reading. So I'm changing how I do things now. So I do the extended readings now on Patreon. So if you do want to get a extended reading, you can sign up to my Patreon, which is £8 a month, and you can get access to all the extended readings for all signs for the month. And so I will be posting up on there. The link will be down in the description. So if you do want to join my Patreon, feel free to do so. You can see the extended reading if this is resonating with you. Obviously, I'll be doing more things than just the extended over there. But yeah, so I'm going to leave the reading here. And if you're getting the extended, I'll see you there in a second, I guess.